Hello there, this is Barnabas, your data protection pal, and once again, it's a fortnight of updates on data protection and cyber security. And without further ado, we want to highlight this big news that China is again getting really serious on privacy and Didi. Didi, if you didn't know, is the Uber of China. In fact, Didi bought over Uber back then when Uber couldn't really make it in China. So like Didi is like the monopoly for private hire vehicles in China, and it has been suspended over data protection by the Cyberspace Administration of China. And this comes after the Data Security Act was introduced, and again also after the Personal Information Protection Law being introduced as a draft law. So again, once again, China is getting serious on privacy. And on to Europe, we have another big company, also a private hire kind of structure. This time it's a Sfudino being fined by the Italian regulators again for privacy issues. And with all these multiple apps coming up all over the world, we really need to be aware. And those of you who are going to do apps, make sure you look into privacy by design from day zero. And back to Asia, this is the postponement of the Thai's PDPA, the Personal Data Protection Act of Thailand. They will be postponing it for another year because of the pandemic. So, well, we still have a bit more time to prepare for it as we progress. And well, on to something more personal and real. This company in the US, Greenlight, they said that they're not selling data of children, but they are surprisingly collecting a whole amount of data. So the question is, if you're not going to use it, why collect it? Because under privacy practices, whatever you collect, use, and disclose is typically under regulations or under the local privacy regulations. So, but seriously, if you are a company, why collect if you are not going to use it, if you are not going to monetize it? So if someone's going to collect data, you might want to think, why are they collecting so much data? I mean, imagine lucky draw. If they ask too much information from you, you are going to question, hey, why you want so much data from me, right? So, but also realize that the more data you collect, the more data you got to protect. And that would also mean the company will be at greater risk. So be very careful what you collect and be aware of what these apps are collecting from you. And talk about collection of data. Freeware, something we all love because it helps us get things done. So Audacity is a very, not so new software that's out there for many people to use to do editing for audio files, and I myself have used it before. And this was an allegation made that Audacity is a spyware. Well, we do not really know, but think about it. Everything that is free may not really be free. They may be monetizing it from somewhere else, and we're gonna think of business models. Let's be honest here. Why would someone give you something for free? Especially if you can make money out of it. And people who do editing of audio could be using Audacity to make money. So how does Audacity make money? I mean, you can say ads and all that, but is it really enough? So let's consider the business models of things that we're using for free. And well, for me, my take, it's an exchange, but don't go overboard. There are, of course, level of ethics when it comes to use of data. And of course, it's best to put it in the privacy policy. And well, be careful what you use, alright? Nothing comes for free, no free lunch. And again, on Apple, this is never ending. And Apple began to really forge ahead as the proponent of privacy as a form of branding. And now they are really taking it to a different level now, and it looks like they're winning the war. And well, let's see how it goes. Let's see how the other big tech companies like Google, Twitter, Amazon, and what have you, Facebook of course, are going to use privacy to their advantage. So meanwhile, I've got my Apple phone, and honestly, I'm not using mail because I've got so many mailboxes, right? I mean, you have the same problems too. And something that I'm kind of proud of, because the chief executive of the Singapore IMDA, the Infocom Media Development Authority of Singapore, was cited in this article by CNBC, where he said something about next wave of technology could come from Asia, and rightfully so, because I mean, Southeast Asia, more specifically Southeast Asia, has like what, countries that have more than 400 million people, mainly Philippines, Indonesia, Thailand, and Vietnam. And then we have the two big giants in Asia, China and India. Both countries are looking at implementing their local privacy laws. China already launching a draft law, India mentioned in parliament. With these two countries coming on board, privacy is going to be the next big thing, and well, I've shifted even my own personal development from just events to privacy, and well, we look forward to seeing more professionals in the space of privacy and data protection. So with that, that's me on this week's of updates. And well, feel free to connect with me, and well, we can learn together or we can have some fun. And for those of you who want to know, this is my game, Data Heist, the first data protection game, or rather the first game to educate on data protection and cyber hygiene. So pick me for more details, and I would love to talk to you about it. So good day and see you.